regardless whether you like it or you don't like it, you love it, you hate it, one thing for damn sure, you are gonna respect it.
Yo, what it do? We are back. Raw after Mania. Coop.
Oh my gosh, we are back. We are back at it again. Episode 41, night after WrestleMania 41, Monday Night Raw review. This was a crazy, exciting episode. We can't wait to take a deep dive in this. Let's go right ahead and do it.
Right. So looking back at the show, and I was telling myself all day today, I was at work and I was thinking about it. I said, man, they got to come back and they got to deliver. They have to deliver tonight. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that they come out flat, with this Raw like they did last year. And not only that, but you got to make up for yesterday. Somehow, some way, you got to make up for yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, WWE Raw tonight. It's the Raw after Mania, live from Las Vegas, Nevada at the T-Mobile Arena. Video recap of WrestleMania 41, and how they do after every PLE, they always do that recap video.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
All of a sudden, they showed Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins come out the limo, and they showed a whole bunch of other wrestlers coming in, like they normally been doing. But let's get to the bread and the butter of what Let's get to the actual show. So, John Cena kicks off Raw. Cena kicks off Raw, and he called Mike Nash in the ring, the new announcer, and he was like, "You introduced me." See, John been acting an asshole like for the last couple, even to some of his his offs, what you say, interviews, backstage interviews, and sometimes interviews on other shows. He's been acting very asshole-ish, if you want to say it. But
I enjoy it though.
So he called Nash in the ring. He was like, "You got to introduce me properly." That introduction was bad. You know what I'm saying? You got to redo it. So Nash did the reintroduction, and he was nervous as hell. And what's up, Chaos Theory? He said, "What a show!" Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, Chaos, what's going on, sir?
What's up, Chaos? I'm glad you can join us tonight. So John kicked off the show, and he told Nash to reintroduce him. Nash did it as the last real world champion, and he said the crowd, the audience, was just terrible, and he was bombing on them hard, So I was like, yeah, this is the scene that we have to get used to. And he did the countdown from the date. So he said 30. He had originally 36 dates on there, and then he was counting down all the dates that he appeared so far, and knocked it all the way down to 27. And he was like, yeah, so enjoy these last 27 dates, because the only thing I have to do is show up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to wrestle. You know what I'm saying? You puppets and all that stuff like that. And all of a sudden. No, before I even get to that part, so I'm saying to myself, what is he, Thanos right now? He counting the days, you know what I'm saying? He about to snap his Infinity Gauntlet,
Yeah.
But, all of a sudden, and we talked about this. Matter of fact, you, my friend, you predicted this. You said that Orton is going to be Cena versus Orton. You didn't say how quick it was going to be, but you did come up and say Cena versus Orton. So congratulations to you, Coop, with that fine prediction, my good friend.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
you got what we wanted.
Man. So out of nowhere, Orton came and gave him the RKO and stood above him. And I loved every single moment of that, because and I know, as being like big wrestling fans, that how much this rivalry means, especially for our generation coming up too. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that was good, man. Cool. What you got to say about that, yo?
I love this. I love every second of this. I love how Cena came out with the towel he normally has. He came out, everything's all black. I love how he was going off on the crowd. I love how he was saying, just because you cheer me doesn't mean I forgive you. It was one point when the crowd, I think they were saying we are sorry or we aren't sorry. It was one of those they were chanting, but that was funny how Cena was going off on the crowd. And I like it because it goes, because everything he's saying was true, because us as fans, especially us in our 30s and our late 20s, years ago, we was going off on Cena, get him a hard time. You can't wrestle. we're tired of John Cena. Now John Cena gets to put it back on us as a fan, which is exciting. I love every minute of this segment. I predicted this a while ago, and because I selfishly want to see this Cena versus Orton. Now that we're getting this, I'm excited. I didn't think we're getting this like that quick, but at the same time, Backlash is only 3 weeks away, so they're really about to turn this up. I can't wait to see the oh my gosh, the back and forth we about to get, the promos we about to get between Cena and Orton is about to be fire. I cannot wait for this.
It's about to be 2011 all over again, maybe 2010 all over again. You know
but this time it's flipped.
Look at that RKO.
That was mean. That
in the back.
that was sick. That was sick. I love it.
Right. We got some comments in the chat too. Chaos Theory with another one. He said Stephanie has to have match of the year just based on her ass.
He gets us every time.
He knows what she's got and where's that shit to show off her talent. That is, hey, I'm married. I can't really.
I'm not going to say into that. I'm married, man, but you know,
another one. Let me see, from Wu-Tang. Shout out to Mr. T.
Okay.
All right. Whatever gets your rocks off. Yo, what's up, Gaither? Can we get rid of Jey Uso yet? Not just yet, Gaither.
He just started.
Gaither, come on, Gaither, don't do that to me, dog.
You gotta give him a chance. Give him a chance
At least.
It's only been like one night, like really.
Wu-Tang says Mr. T Mom versus Jones. Hey, look, man, I think you trolling, dog, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Who was slower in the ring, Jey Uso or Travis Scott? No, I'm still gonna say Travis Scott off that one.
Travis Scott by a mile.
Chaos Theory said I would like to see Randy get past 17 titles, but I don't think that happens. He might get close. He get close. In the chat, man. We got 8 people looking at us right now. So continue to like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in. We will read them live as we go on. But getting back to John Cena and Randy Orton, Coop, look, man, I am so proud of you, man. You predicted that right on the money. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to you.
This is gonna be exciting.
I was like, this is what we needed, man, to rebound from last night. This was a great sigh of relief because I think I thought actually they was going to save this around SummerSlam, but they actually probably had to make this make up from last night, man. You know? Yeah.
So, I feel like it was too obvious the way those promoting the Backlash, the cap, and they showed Cena and Orton picture together. And I was like, yeah, they're doing this. This was like a month ago too, so they're going to do this. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: you start this rivalry off right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it makes it to SummerSlam. That's the thing. I would like to see this at SummerSlam. It's like the second biggest pay-per-view event of it's like one of the big 4. So I would like to see that culminate at SummerSlam. Do you think they drag it out?
You could get 2 matches out of it, so it's Backlash and it's Money in the Bank, correct?
Right.
Those are the 2. So you could get 2 matches out of this. You might do Cena versus CM Punk at SummerSlam.
Yeah, but just looking at the end of the show, it looks like Punk is tied up with Seth at the moment. Yeah, that was crazy. It was a crazy ending, right?
Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, that was a lot all at once. That was crazy, man. I don't even know. To tell you the truth. I gotta think about this. Yeah, man.
Jada says Cena can't wrestle if he doesn't cook in the promo. This might be, I don't know what that says, but it might be 3 weeks. I'm thinking he's saying it's gonna be 3 weeks.
Yeah, something like that. Right.
Bird Woman only had 2 titles for 19 hours. Talk about Lyra Valkyria. Oh my God. And Chaos says after Mania, I am not convinced Cena can still work anymore. I am not sure if he holds the belt until his last match or loses it immediately. That might be true.
You know what I think about it? They gonna have to make Cena like a special attraction.
Yeah,
you're not gonna see him every Monday night. You're not gonna see him like that. He's gonna get treated like a Roman, like Brock Lesnar was, and his matches are gonna be far in between. They're gonna use in a way to protect the weight loss in the ring. So I do see your point, but I feel like they're going to use them. They're going to protect Cena as much as they can in this long run. So yeah.
But going back to Gabe, he said that Bird Woman only had 2 titles for 19 hours. I was saying yesterday she looked like Cockatoo from Zoobly Zoo. She came out last night. She looked like talking to cockatoo from Zoobly Zoo. That's crazy, yo. I was looking at her. I was like, that's what she reminded me of, that big ass bird that used to be on that show. But yeah, yo, Becky put a hurting on her, man.
Damn.
Just going back to Cena one more time. I really think that this is awesome, man. I love the way it started off the show.
Yeah.
It just built the excitement for tonight. But we're about to get into a match. I'm gonna let you take over right now, Coop. The next one.
The next match. Oh, yes, cool. The next match is a tag team match. So when they showed the graphic, I was like, damn, we getting a rematch already? I said, this is kind of quick. I said, what are you going with this? So it was a good match. I had stepped out for a second.
Right.
And after I stepped out, they had lost the match. So I'm like, okay, what are you going to go with this? I remember saying this a while ago, and I was just like, the women's intercontinental championship scene needs some kind of a serious threat.
Right.
Some kind of serious threat. And I was like, what if? I was like, nah, it's too soon. That he gave her the manhandle slam. I mean, started attacking her. And I was like, okay, this is where we're going. I like this. I like this where we're going, because now you have Becky Lynch going for the Intercontinental Championship. This brings some legitimate storyline with the title. I'm excited about this. I ain't gonna lie, she beat the hell out of her.
Yeah,
you know, she beat the stuffing out of her. Yo,
she beat the bird woman bad. Yo,
she beat the 11 spices of herbs out of her. Yo,
it could be the 11 herbs and spices out of her. Oh man,
it was one part where she was looking like she looked so sad. Like, why are you doing it? She's just like, She
right,
kept, like welling on her, yo. Like,
I'm telling you, man,
she beat the chicken spices out of her, yo.
Listen, so I'm looking at the match, right?
Yeah.
And Liv did, you know what I'm saying? The match they picked up because Liv did a flip and grabbed Becky into the powerbomb. I like that. She rolled on the rope, flipped, and grabbed her, did a powerbomb. You know, Raquel, she got a near fall on that one. Raquel gave Lyra a super powerbomb from the top rope. That was pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
But Lyra actually picked up Raquel.
Okay.
You know how small she is. She picked up Raquel, did the Nightwing on her, the Michinoku driver.
Yeah.
And she almost got a near fall on that, but she kicked out. And then Liv hit Valkyrie with the Oblivion, and that's how they won the title. And I'm like, this is what kills me. It's like, why the hell even do all that? Make them lose the title and gain it back the next night. That was like, to me, it was like, why? That was pointless.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just to give Becky a WrestleMania win. I mean, I think that was just pointless to me. You know, I really didn't get it, man. I just thought that was like pointless to me. Like, that whole segment was like, what the F? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Stupid. What do you guys think about that part, yo?
I see your point. Now that I think about your question, right? So I'm thinking, you know, this is sounds weird. I think this is a way to two things happen. This is a way to get back and Lynch a huge pop. This is a way to confuse the audience, because to be honest, I didn't see this coming. And I was wondering before they had a match, like, why are they going to do this? They just had a match last night. Then I didn't expect them to lose the title so quick. I said they lost a match. Now what's going to happen? Right. I feel like this is a way to disguise Becky Lynch turning heel. She got the huge pop. They came back. They won the titles. Yeah. Fans are excited. You know, they came back. You know, she's excited. She's all caught off guard or whatever. Yeah. They kept saying, "Oh, she was her mentor and all this." So I think this is a way to give a slight distraction and give her a pop. So that's why they did that, because it was a good twist. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good twist. That's probably why they did that.
So got some comments. Says Becky attacked Bayley, which I think is true. I think that it's going to be revealed that Becky did take out Bayley just to, you know, because I think Lyra knew she was there and probably have Lyra ask her to do the tag match on Sunday night.
I see it.
That's a good point. Chaos Theory said Pat didn't deserve that from Gunther. I'm gonna get to that. Chaos. I'm gonna bring this comment back up. Says Pat didn't deserve that from Gunther. I doubt it adds to a match, but Pat has neck brace on his show tomorrow morning. It might be true. He's gonna sell it.
Yeah,
says Carlito and JD. I'm gonna get to that one too. Carlito and JD win tag team gold, pin Balor, and gets kicked out. I'm gonna get to that. I got some good.
Okay. All right, we got stuff. Okay.
Becky might as well go with her husband in that new stable. That's true. That would be cool to have her in the stable with him.
You know what though? This is the first time they've been healed at the same time.
Right.
Normally they always swap for some reason. I don't know why.
Like one is good, one is bad, but this time they're both heels. So
they never been heel at the same time. That's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, listen, we got 11 viewers right now. That's pretty
Let's
cool,
go.
man. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with us live. So,
and thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Let's get to it, man. The New Day came out, and the New Day was in the ring, and out comes Alpha Academy. This is going to the next segment, Alpha Academy, and then what's her name? Maxine Dupree came out, and she was telling everybody that the last time New Day and Alpha Academy was in the ring, Otis and Tozawa pinned them, and all of a sudden they get in the ring about to scrap, and New Day said, "Okay, well, let's go." They getting ready to take their coats off, and they getting ready in both corners, and out comes Rusev. That was a good sight to see. Rusev. I thought he was going to come back and with Lana, but we got Rusev. So that's good. I like this. I like this for him, and I'm gonna tell you why. He beat down both Alpha. He beat Alpha Academy down, Tozawa and Otis. He actually got the upper hand on them. New Day walked away on the ramp. But reason why I say I like this for him is because you don't put him inside a match with a singles competitor right now, especially because everybody seems like everybody has something going on and everybody's hot right now at the moment.
Okay.
So I guess you put him in, you have him dominate, show how dominant he is, and show him go against Alpha Academy. Who's looking for Alpha Academy right now? Nobody. Yeah. So you have him do that, and just show his strengths right now. And I just think that was a good showing for him. I'm excited to see what they do with him next. What you got to say about that?
When the New Day came out, I was like, okay, they're cutting the promo. It's just still like I can't stick with the heel New Day for some reason. It just doesn't stick. So as Alpha Academy came out, they come into the ring. They're getting ready to announce a tag team match. Well, they announced it. They're getting ready to fight. Rusev music plays. Oh shoot! I didn't expect them to do it like this. This was unexpected the way they did it. I was like, okay, it's a tag team match. So what are you gonna do? I said, I guess he's gonna just pack everybody up. New Day leaves the ring. Poor Tozawa. He can't catch a break. He
can't catch a damn break.
My man, I like Tozawa though. He keep getting packed up, man. He just a beat up character like Dragon Ball Z. He can't I enjoy that. I like what they're gonna do. It's exciting to see him back in the ring, different music and everything. He looks good, like he's in good shape and everything like that. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Man, this was a goddamn good Raw today.
Yeah. Man. So let's see. We got a comment from Jag Jitsu. What's up, man? It says Becky
what's going on?
Tag title reign in her last contract. This was more to end the prior contract and trigger her extension, from my understanding. Okay, makes sense.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
He says New Day versus Street Profits. Don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah.
And Rusev's new entrance was sweet. I did like.
I
that
agree.
one.
I love that. Yeah.
Here, okay, this is the comment. Okay, Rusev versus Gunther. Let's go. I would like to see that.
Ooh.
I would love to see that.
Oh, thank you for that comment. Oh,
that would be crazy. Can you imagine that? It would just be a hard hitting contest right there.
That would be
Rusev,
sick.
Gunther. I'm gonna get to Gunther in a second too, man, because what he did today, he had me rolling, dog.
Did we say he's gonna crash out?
You say he's gonna crash out? We've been calling it. We've been calling it, right?
Yeah,
we've been calling it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Jack Jitsu said that would be a good one. You damn right it'll be a good
one. That'd be insane.
I see that, yo. I see that coming up in the future. Can you imagine the Bulgarian brute and then you have the Austrian general like going together and they fighting, man? Come on, man. That's a WrestleMania match right there for real.
Yeah, hey, if it happens, you heard it first here. So
you heard it first here. All the gold, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it says Chaos Theory says Rusev comeback was cool, but why did he come out? Why did he come out then? Like I said earlier, I think that he came out, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want him to put him against anybody single. It's the Raw after WrestleMania. So I guess, trying to refresh stories, trying to think of anybody that would probably go against him without looking weak. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't want him to put against anybody that's on fire right now and make him look weak.
I can't think of anybody.
Didn't want to put him against somebody that's, the future and make them look weak. So, I mean, you use people like Tozawa, Otis, you know what I'm saying?
LA Knight,
like sacrificial lambs, I guess.
LA Knight, maybe, I don't know. I can't think of anybody who will go with right now. So
right,
if you think about it, the rest of the show there was no There was no other way to put him in that'll make sense.
Right.
And this makes sense because it threw people off. I think that was the overall goal. A lot of things that happened tonight, it wasn't like what we suspected, which was good. So that's how I did that. So I understand your question, but at the same time, I like how they booked it also. Good point.
Right. And we got another one that says Rusev versus Strowman. I think they did that before. Did they do that before? Did they do that before Rusev left the first time?
If they did, I can't remember. I'm gonna look it up and see.
They might have done it. I think when Braun was on his Intercontinental Championship run, I think so. I'm not. I gotta look that up. I gotta go back to the archives and look that up.
I'm doing some research on that one. Yeah.
Hey, it'll be a good throwback.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, man. So big ups to Rusev, man. Congratulations on your return, man. I'm looking forward to Friday. You know why? Because my boy coming back, so I'm looking forward to Friday.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, next time, the next one, we had the Judgment Day segment, and they were celebrating backstage about Dom and winning the Intercontinental Championship last night at WrestleMania, and then for Liv and Raquel to regain the Women's Tag Championships back tonight. And Finn was looking. Finn came up and he stared at Dom, and he was eyeballing. Finn been acting suspicious all night. Yeah. But then he said, "What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas," and that whole slogan. And when they started walking off, he was just staring at the Intercontinental Championship, and they panned the camera, and I was like, okay, yeah, Finn is up to something, and I see them jumping Finn out. That's what's going to happen. I see what's going to happen. They're going to jump Finn out.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Either
or remember a couple months ago when Liv first got into the Judgment Day and Finn took the card and all that. I think they might play on that story, and they're like making Dom feel like, what I'm saying, he's important right now, and then they're going to turn on Dom because look at the reaction he's getting as a babyface right now.
Yeah, okay, I like it. All right,
Dom. Maybe they turn on Dom.
Okay,
so you heard it here first.
Another one.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Gaither got a comment and said Otis looked weaker than the Houston Rockets.
Oh yeah, they got smoked the other day.
That's crazy. For a second, I thought he was coming out against the New Day as a tag team. I was waiting for Big E's music. I guess he might be done, though. Yeah, I think Big E might be done, man. He had his chance. Chance. I think that injury is more serious than what we think. Or I think
it's smart to him play it safe. I definitely agree. He's definitely done. Because I feel like if they would have had the opportunity, they would have done it back then. I don't see. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think Big E's. I think his career might be over with, yo. Because, he had enough time. I think what's been 3 years, almost going on. Yeah, 3 years now since that neck injury.
Dang, it's been that long?
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
It's like it was just a while ago, you know?
He got injured. Was it WrestleMania 39 around that? Like that January before WrestleMania 39?
Yeah, you're right. That's what it was.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Chaos said Finn's been said Finn's been smashing on the side. Maybe Dom's wife want this Liv shit to continue. Oh, maybe Dom's wife doesn't want this Liv shit to continue. That could be true too.
Oh, that's another way they can go because he is actually married.
Yeah, he's actually married. Yeah.
yeah.
So here go an interesting segment that I enjoyed thoroughly because that's my girl. Okay, so we conflicted in this household over here because my wife, she's an EO Sky fan. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we get to it. I'm a Stephanie Vercare fan, but
I'm more of a Stephanie fan.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I just won't do all that, but
yeah.
Booker T should have been there for this part, yo.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. But EO Sky comes to the ring. She cuts a promo and she says she beat both Rhea and Bianca, which is true. She beat both of them at WrestleMania last night, and then out comes La Primera. She comes out, Stephanie Vercare, and I was like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to try to be too loud because it's getting late, but no, she was like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I was saying that. And then said she wanted to fight. So I'm like, okay. Got the NXT champion, Women's champion.
I was thinking Backlash at first,
Women's World Champion. So I'm like, they can't, either one of them couldn't lose because you don't want to make them look weak, either one of them, right? So I said I knew it was going to be an interference angle, so I really wasn't expecting them to be a clean pinfall on either one of them. So Adam Pearce comes to the ring with the most obvious ass question, talking about y'all want to see the fight? Like, come on, Adam.
Cheap
what
pop.
was you even there for? I want to make the fight. Like, bald head ass down, man. We're gonna time for that, yo.
This for a cheap
bald
pop.
head ass down, man.
Yeah.
Go work on your security detail, man. They trash.
Really?
That security detail is trash.
Yeah.
What happened to Pat tonight? Yeah, y'all trash, yo.
Oh my gosh. Damn.
So Stephanie hits. I'm just gonna hit on some key points. Stephanie hit a vicious dragon screw to Io. I thought Io's knee was messed up after she hit that dragon screw from the corner, and she hit that dragon screw in the corner, and Io's knee looked like it buckled. I was like, damn. And then Stephanie hit her with the Booker T's favorite move. I call it the ass buster. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. Hit her with that drink. She didn't do it the second time though, but she did hit Io with it. Just a quick point though. Charlotte tried to do the same thing to Tiffany at WrestleMania, and it looked like she had a diaper on.
It didn't
it's okay though. Yeah, because then Stephanie said Charlotte posted it or something like that.
Stephanie responded
Stephanie, like, yeah, that's cool, but it's not like mine. And put the little peach emoji by her side.
Yeah.
I said, go ahead, Stephanie. Yeah. But anyway, both ladies hit those 2 wicked German suplexes. That was a pretty cool spot. Then out come Roxanne Perez. And I like Roxanne Perez, but she came out, and I knew that was the interference right there. But what I wasn't expecting was Julia came out.
No.
Julia came out. She came out. She attacked Stephanie from behind, and then Julia and Roxanne both jumped on both opponents, hitting them in, just pounding on them. And then out comes Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley came down to make the save. She had a big shiner on her eye. Makeup was half done. She looked at Io, gave Io the title, said, I'm coming for the title. And, what do you think about that whole segment, Coop?
I love this whole segment. I marked out when I heard the music because I didn't expect this. It's exciting. So when they announced both of them fighting each other, I was like, we can't have either one of them lose because you got to keep both of them strong. But I like how they did that. With the interference from Roxanne Perez and Julia, that was a way to keep both champions strong. I like the fact that Roxanne Perez interfered and Julia interfered also. So this is a way to get some new faces in the title picture.
I like
this.
That.
This is a new way to kind of put a Roxanne Perez right into the Raw roster. That's what we've been saying.
Yeah.
And we've been saying that the NXT Women's Division is way stronger than the main event picture. So now you won't have the same people in the title picture. You won't have this Rhea and Bianca. Now you have other people in that title picture right here. So they accomplished a lot at the same time. They accomplished the fact that you made both champions strong. And now you put more eyes on the NXT people on the NXT roster because those casual fans who don't watch NXT on a regular basis, now they're going to watch it. This was so smart. I love this. Every segment of this.
This was really smart, man. It was really smart, really entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it shows the NXT women's roster and show them how diverse they are and how much, how much fun they are. Because they bring a lot of excitement, especially as competitors. That's Stephanie and Io right there. Before I even go on, let me catch up with some of these comments real quick. Let's see. Reading where I left off at. It says, let me see. Wu-Tang says Big E would have came out with New Day with the last segment we was talking about. Could be true, but that ain't happening. Stephanie all day, you know why. Okay, Chaos Theory, I see you, player. Jack Jitsu says Stephanie fan here, and good God, she's sexy. I can't comment no further than that. You know what I'm saying? I got a special viewer. I can't go no further than that, but it is what it is. Better butt live with Steph. Wu-Tang, you tripping, yo. I mean, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna go that far. Let's see. Jack just said my wife seen Stephanie on the screen and said, "Well, damn, she's fine." Hey, man. Hey. You see it right there, man. I mean, she bad, man. I can't. That's how far I can go. She bad though. I can't. Chaos Theory says Steph is better. Liv needs to eat a sandwich or two. Damn, Chaos Theory, you going hard tonight, man.
God dang, sandwich.
You got Liv is thick. Wu-Tang says short stack. Charlotte tried to do Steph move and it was not given.
No. Hey, what?
I told you, man, that move was not given, yo.
Why did she do that, man?
I don't know, man. And then she tried to put her tongue out when she was doing it. I was like, oh no, put the tongue back in the mouth, Charlotte. It looked like a poodle. I think they're preparing for Evolution. That might be oh man, that's good.
Oh,
they might be preparing
Thank
for Evolution, trying to get the women division,
yes.
moving.
That's right.
That's a good comment, yo.
I forgot about that.
Yo.
Yeah.
Not really, but I forget about it. Jack just said, I wonder if they're going to pad the women's division to support the mid-card titles as well. They need to. That's a good. Man, that's another good question, yo.
Y'all are
we've been talking about that for the last couple of weeks. They need to pad the women's division with some NXT superstar. They need to get a better rotation of what they got going on right now because you're seeing the same feuds back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to see some people I like Lash Legend. I think she has good.
That'd be great.
Good look to her. She's strong. I can see her coming up to Raw doing something. I can see
Jada Parker, maybe.
Jada Parker. I see Sol Ruka. You got Zarya. You got Izzy Dame, Kalani Jordan. You got some hitters, man.
Jordan Grace,
man. Good fucking question, man.
Dang. Yeah, you got so many. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Look, man. Like I said, man, we appreciate all the feedback right now tonight, man. You guys are rolling. We congratulate
y'all are killing it. Appreciate y'all.
Y'all killing it tonight, man.
Yeah.
Just getting back to this match, man. I think that I think eventually Rhea might go back for the title. I don't see her challenging to maybe like SummerSlam, but I don't think Io holds the belt till SummerSlam. I think she probably drop it before then. Money in Bank, you got Backlash coming up. So many different. I don't think she's gonna have a long reign, but
what if you
eventually Rhea gets the belt back? But
I got an idea, though.
Man. They got some women, man, that's coming, man, and they better look out, man. Especially Stephanie, man. She's like on a meteoric rise, dude. Like, she's not gonna be in NXT long. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got an idea.
Not gonna be in NXT long.
So what if you had
the show that she put on tonight? Nah.
Yeah. So what if you have like Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah.
What if you had somebody like Roxanne Perez win the Money in the Bank?
That'd be cool.
What if you have her cash in on Io Sky, something like that? You got, man, it's so many things you could do. Like in the future.
So many things.
Oh man, just
so many things.
Sit back and enjoy this. Yeah.
Like I said, WWE right now, especially NXT, has the best women division in all of wrestling right now.
Solid.
Say it's what, but I'm not even gonna say WWE in whole. NXT has the best women division in all of wrestling. And you can fight me. You can fight me backwards. I don't give a damn. They have the best division in women's wrestling.
I agree with that. Solid point.
I think the women's division is stacked. What happened to Zoe Stark? I think the women's division is stacked. What happened to? You know what? I don't know what happened to Zoe Stark. After PFC or whatever they was called, and after what was her name that left? Sonya Deville left. After Sonya Deville left, man, they just kind of been put on the back burner, man. Shayna Baszler, I don't know what happened. I don't know who she pissed off backstage, but she was on fire in NXT. When she got to the main roster, she was just like, nope, not using you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. She was on a roll in NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. But big ups to Stephanie. Stephanie and Io right here, man. Like I said, I really enjoyed this match. I thought this was a solid match. And I look forward to seeing more of them and being showcased more on the main roster soon. Because I really, really enjoyed, just watching this match, period. But let's move on to the next one. We had a Jey Uso video package, and your boy Jey Uso came out, and he did a celebration.
Yeah.
And, doing this yee. Yeah. And all of a sudden, man, the music hits. The Heathcliff music hits. I call it Heathcliff music because it sounds like me and my wife was teasing him. It sounded like the old theme song from Heathcliff, Sami Zayn. So
that was a good one.
So out comes Sami Zayn, the ginger god. That's what I call him. He got all the red hair and stuff like that. I called him the ginger god. So anyway, he come down to the ring, and Sami was out there, and we all know where this is going.
Oh, do you got a picture of Jey Uso?
Oh man, I think I'm just trying to pull him up as we go right now.
Oh, cool. No problem.
But let me see.
Yeah.
But go ahead. We all know where this is going, Coop. I'm gonna let you take it. You go ahead and give me your thoughts on that while I feel I can pull that up real quick.
I'm excited to see Jey Uso get this title run. When we first won the Royal Rumble, a lot of people were saying why him. A lot of people got a lot of negative backlash on this, but I'm not surprised this happened. I'm excited for it. My only little small gripe was how he won it, because I think he should have pinned him instead. But that's here, no there. That's done with.
Right.
I like the fact he got celebrated. It just to see the crowd react to him and see the crowd just into Jey Uso so bad. This might be a fun title run if they do this right. It was good to see Sami Zayn come out, congratulate him. It was one part where Jey Uso was on a turnbuckle and Sami was standing right there. I was like, they're not about to do this, are they? I thought he was about to kick him or something. I was like, nah, they gonna do that. It was like one little part or whatever. But after that, his brother came out, they hugged together. That was cool. Just to see him celebrate it. I feel like they will run it back with Gunther, maybe. I don't know, but he has so many title options that he can go with, so many feuds he can go with. You got potential of Gunther. You got potential, not Seth, because Seth is booked for that situation. So I'm excited about this. This is great. I enjoy this.
Right. We got some more comments. I'm gonna get back to that. Let's see. Jack Jitsu said NXT is women's wrestling right now, which is true.
Yes.
Stark is still hurt. She tore her elbow joint. Remember? Oh yeah, that is right. So her elbow. Okay. Did this show save Mania? I think it may have been overall better than both nights. I won't say that it'd been better than both nights, because one did kind of end it okay. You know what I'm saying? It was. I won't say it was like 100%. I'll probably say one like 75%. Damn sure better than night two though. But yeah, it did save WrestleMania weekend though. I would say that Chaos. It really did because I was at work today, and I'm sitting doing my thing at work, and I was saying to one of my associates, and I was saying, yo, they got to come with it, because they don't come when they fall flat and give us some bullshit. Their fans gonna turn on them quick.
That would have been horrible.
They delivered. They delivered. So yeah. It says Jey Uso yeets for 45 minutes, no commercials, 3 minutes in every match commercial. That's true. It says, where the hell is Oscar? I feel like she's been gone for years. Jack Jitsu said Oscar just got cleared, and then she had an issue with that stalker. That is true too. She did have an issue with the stalker. The guy was stalking her. I think at her residence. At her residence, crazy. Something like that. Damn. And she did get cleared for medically be cleared back. So we should be seeing Oscar buy Money in the Bank. I think so. Yeah. Logan James, what's up, man? First time seeing Logan James in the chat. And said, hello, I'm happy to see Julia back in her Stardom Hill version. That is true. This is the Julia Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch joined Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker, and Lyra Valkyria joining Roman Reigns, CM Punk. That could happen as a like intergender match almost. But I don't see Lyra. Hell no, not to be. I'm sorry, but she ain't go with Roman and CM Punk. For anything, she might, if they do have Becky in the stable, she might, interfere sometimes, I guess, but I don't see that happening. But I do like the point you say about Julia in the Stardom Hill version. I do like that. That is the Julia I wanted to see anyway. Wu-Tang said I like Cena getting knocked out. I thought Sammy and Jimmy was going to sabotage Jay. I thought that too.
I thought that. Okay, yeah, we'll just meet in. Yeah, thank you.
Jey Uso.
Yeah.
I wanted Sammy to turn, but I understand the basic celebration stuff. Listen, I'm about to get on that right now. Hold up. 3 hours of Raw was way better than 8 hours of Mania. That is true, Gaither. That is true. So going back to Sammy, Jag, you made a good point. Sammy was looking like he was going to turn, right? And me and my wife were sitting at the edge of our seats like, he about to do something. He about to do something.
It looked like that.
He looked like he was about to do something, especially when Jay was still in the ropes doing the yeet thing and Sammy got down and was right behind him. I was like, bro, he about to pull the trigger right now, But then Jimmy came hopping his ass down the ring with his broken toe. I don't know if he recovered from the broken toe yet, but he was hopping his ass down the ring and they all celebrated. But eventually we know that this is going to happen. It's going to be Sammy versus Jay. That's going to be the first feud right there. Mm-hmm. What you think about that?
I think that is, now that I think about it, because I obviously wasn't the only one that thought that, because when he was on the turnbuckle, he was celebrating. Yeah. The way Sammy was, it's like he was thinking about it. He was contemplating doing something. But when he jumped down to the turnbuckle, Jay music hits. Yeah. So this might be like a slow heel turn. It could be that, where it's like they're going to start teasing little things like that. So the fact that we noticing that, they did that for a reason.
Yeah.
And I'd be excited. They're planting the
seeds.
Yeah.
Right. Chaos got another comment. He said Sammy can't be trusted. Yep. I'm saying they planting the seeds right now for Sammy to turn on Jay. You see the look in his eye, the jealous look in his eye. Because, Sammy always wanted to be world champion anyway. So Sammy's looking at that title. I saw him looking at the title. So, yeah, eventually he's going to return, man.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. We had a Logan Paul segment backstage. He said he is the future. And that was from last night's WrestleMania when Kathy Kelly was interviewing him. Excuse me. AJ Styles was backstage, and up comes Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross was saying, like, why you didn't hit him. And AJ was like, I'm not turning back to that person no more. Trying to figure out where this is going. I did like the promo I heard from Karrion Kross earlier today. Well, I think he did it yesterday. But he was in his whole Killer Kross persona, and that's what I want to see from Karrion Kross. I think they need to start pushing him right now, because right now I think he's building up steam right now, and you can actually use him and utilize him well with this persona that he's mustering up right now. So yeah. I please WWE look at this man and get him rolling, because he was a threat in NXT. I want to see the same Karrion Kross. Not only want to see Karrion Kross, I want to see Killer Kross. So, What do you think about that whole segment, Coop?
I think you and I have been talking about this for a while. I remember I was saying, like, what are they doing with him? Like, they always have like the backstage segments all the time. He's stuck with nothing. So I feel like we're about to get our answers with this. We're about to get an AJ versus Karrion Kross feud. Like, it's going to happen. So this was a start of something. I think WrestleMania, they do that for no reason. WrestleMania and AJ hit him in the mouth, like knocking him out, like yesterday.
Right.
Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, so this is a start of something. I'm curious how they're going to do this. They got 3 weeks. So I feel like with next Raw, they're going to start building up faster, because we got 3 weeks of Backlash. So I'm for it. Let's do this. Right. I want to see this. I want to see this. It's time for him to get a spot. He deserves this.
Right.
He deserves this spot.
Yeah, man. I see, I actually see him Karrion. I actually see Karrion mid-card title right now, probably getting a run with that. They're going to test the waters with him, see how, see if they can build up the steam with him. I just hope that they don't drop the ball, because right now they got something going right now. So hopefully he continue that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now let's get to the one that I want to talk about.
Oh my gosh!
Want to take this one with Gunther?
Yes. So
go ahead, take it away. I gotta get my thoughts together on this one.
So they cut back and they show Gunther arguing with Michael Cole.
Right.
Apparently, Michael Cole was saying a lot of trash as he lost the title. Michael Cole was very excited. Michael Cole was doing his job, basically. You know what I'm saying? So Michael Cole stood up, was like, hold on. Well, I saw Gunther come around to the announce table. I was like, please don't pack him up. Like, he's a lot older than he was when Stone Cold beat him up, when he got beat up by what's that one dude? I can't remember his name.
Heidenreich got him in the back. Yeah, that was a suspect right there. Yo.
That was super crazy. Sus. They can't do that nowadays.
They can't do that no more. That was nuts.
So Mike Cole turned his back on him. He started to choke him out. I like how Pat Kabak, he stepped up like for his homeboy. He's going to slap for his man. Like, that was cool. Like,
hey, yo. Go ahead, Coop. Go.
He was getting his ass fucked up, but he still slapped for his man. Like, I thought that was cool. Yeah. He's like, nah. He's like, hell no, he ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Then Gunther said, okay, since you want to jump in, fine. I'll pack you up too. So he packed him up. He choked that boy out so good. This is what we thought we was going to get.
Right.
We thought we was going to get him to crash out. That's exactly what happened.
Yep.
He crashed all the way out in this. I was like, yeah, he choked him out. I thought in the back, they show in the back, there was a black guy in the back. I thought it was one of the fans that tried to jump the stands.
No, that was
That was his crew from the show.
What's his name? D Butts.
Yeah.
Darius Butler.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, but that was a crazy segment. That was crazy.
That was crazy. Did I play that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to. But no, that was D Butler. That was Darius Butler. That I was trying to find a picture of him. But Darius Butler was trying to stop him, and then, oh boy, let me get on this shit, man. First of all, this bum ass security that we got.
Yeah.
I need y'all to get a contract. If y'all need real actual security, I can gather some guys up, and we can actually, help you guys out and give you legit security, because what y'all got going on over there is terrible.
Trash.
It's terrible. Trash. Everybody gets hurt with the security around. You know what I'm saying? It's no saving. You know what I'm saying? Nothing with y'all security. Y'all security is terrible, man. Let me read some of these comments before I get started, man, because everybody commented now. Chaos said Pat stuck up for Cole. That was cool. That was
cool. Yeah. You gonna slap with his man, yo. That was
got
cool,
his ass whipped.
Whooped.
So fire all WWE security.
Please.
Fire them all. And then Pat's crew. We got Jag saying Gunther is being positioned the next Triple H style super heel. That might. Yo, Jag, you on fire, dog. I might have to get you on here live, dog.
You cooking, bro?
Yeah, you cooking tonight, yo. I'm find out you got a wrestling mind over here. Chaos said, like I said, Pat sells the hell out of it tomorrow on his show. He is. He gonna wear
be the next race. Gonna be like,
what's up, Mr. Quick? How you doing, man? He said,
hey, cool. Mr. Quick. All right.
Wu-Tang says that was part of what? That was Par's podcast. Bro, you sound like a Korean kitchen worker, dog. He said that was Par podcast crew.
Oh, it's probably a podcast name.
Yeah, that was Pat's podcast crew. That's what it was. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. I didn't know what. Okay. I thought he was drunk a little bit. I thought he was on the water. There was syrup. Unlike Taz did.
No,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Taz did slap.
That show is going to be off the hook tomorrow. I got to catch that. I'm actually going to catch Pat McAfee show tomorrow.
I'm going to watch it somewhere else.
With Pat over Taz.
Yeah.
He says, who said Michael Cole don't have any friends? Michael Cole and Vintage Tool.
Damn.
But yo, going back to it, man. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts real quick on it, man. First of all, when Gunther came out, I was just coming out of the kitchen. I had my bowl of ice cream. I was coming out of the kitchen. I was like, okay, I'm about to sit down and enjoy the rest of the show. I see Gunther. My son goes, Daddy, Gunther's on TV. And then my wife said, oh yeah, it's Gunther. So I run out there and say, okay, cool. I'm looking at him, and he gets in Michael Cole's face, and he doing that, pushing him. What you say, Michael Cole? You know, in his accent, right?
Yeah.
Push Cole. Pat come out. Hey, yo, man, get your hands off my boy, yo.
Yeah,
and then, you know what I'm saying? Pat came on. He pushed Pat. Pat flipped. And I was like, nah, I ain't going out like that. Choke my man out. And then they holding everybody else back instead of getting the man off of Pat. Pat is like they're turning purple and shit. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Adam Pearce, you bald head, like you just sitting there watching the man choke. Talking about, get off of him. Get off him. You're the general manager, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Like, show your general manager power. Like, come on, man. I'm getting tired of Adam Pearce, dog.
He fucked up, bro.
I like Nick Aldis better than Adam Pearce, dog.
Yeah, Nick Aldis will get in there. Yeah.
Nick Aldis better than Pearce to me. But anyway, man, I thought this was a funny segment, though. It was funny as hell, though. And then Michael Cole come backstage when they was like Pat walking backstage and getting him into the trainer's room. And then Pearce talking about, you can go home for the rest of the night. Pat was like, nah, I ain't gonna let Michael said, nah, I ain't gonna let no bully scare me away from doing my job tonight.
You already did. Hell. You already did.
Michael Cole crazy, dog.
Go home, bro.
Yeah, Cole is crazy, man.
Yeah.
And then Joe Tessitore come out there looking like he just finished doing something. He had his shirt on button, his shirt out of his pants, and then he had his sport coat. I was like, man, come on, man. What's going on tonight?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It says, what would say? Wu-Tang say, yeah, I'm drunk. Okay. Gunther seems to be racist. Nah, I don't think Gunther's racist, dog.
Nah.
I'm cool, man, and you. Okay, that's good, but I don't think racist though. Pat and Cole versus Gunther. That should be funny though.
Yeah, that shit would be.
Chopped up. Jack Juicer said, I'll jump on live with y'all. But yeah, the writing's on the wall for WWE to get that super heel in the mix. Gunther is perfect. Well, yeah, they need a super heel right now.
I'm with it. I
think Seth is on his way to become. They're gonna make him a super heel right now, but they need another one.
Yeah,
they definitely need another super heel. Mr. Quake says, white. Yep. And Gunther is a soul loser. I mean, probably a soul loser.
Yeah.
And, Cole was shook after that segment. Gunther is European Triple H. And this one says, I'm shocked that Gunther and Cole are boys. Shades of 2001 Austin.
Oh, that was worse, though. Austin was worse.
Yeah, Austin was worse.
2001
Austin was worse.
Yeah, he was worse. Yeah, I remember that.
Nope.
Yeah.
And he said, same bro right here. I think they have their own conversation. Aldis versus Adam Pearce. Yeah, he got Aldis over Adam Pearce, my man. Yeah. But yeah, man, I just thought it was a funny ass segment, man, just to have them involved right there. So that really just lighten up the spirit a little bit. And it was kind of funny though.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next match. Dominik versus Penta. This was a good, it was a good showing, but only thing I didn't like was too many damn Judgment Day interference. You had Carlito out there. I'm just gonna get right to it because this match is really quick. It was Carlito, Dominik. They was going at. I mean, not Carlito, Dominik. Dominik and Penta going at it for the IC title. They had to come back and forth, trading blows back and forth. Then all of a sudden, Carlito started interfering. Finn was doing his thing, looking suspicious, like he was about to try to attack Dom a little bit. You know, like he had that look that Sammy had against Jey. And all of a sudden, towards the end, JD McDonough, his big-headed ass, looked like a damn Funko Pop. He comes back in the ring. He's like a big-ass Funko Pop head. Don't he like a Funko Pop?
He got a big ass
like a bobblehead, like Bob's big boy, big head ass. He got in the ring. And he assisted Dom.
Bobby's World.
Dom, right. And then Dom hit the frog splash for the win. I don't like that Penta took the fall, man. I'm like, come on, man. Ray lost, Penta lost. I don't want them to start having the luchadors lose automatically. You know what I'm saying? Please don't start doing that shit because they are really hot right now. Don't start letting Penta and Ray start taking L's for no damn reason and make them part of the LWO, some crazy stuff like that. But Judgment Day looks like they have full strength set for Finn Balor at the moment. He looks like I said, I think they're going to basically pack him up, or either they do that to him or he pulls a coup and then him, Liv, Carlito, JD, and Raquel all turn on Dom. Because right now, Dom getting that babyface love right now.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I got hiccups. Yeah, Dom's getting that babyface love. What do you think about that?
Now that Dom's getting that babyface love, so when he does get packed up by Finn Balor, you need to have the audience be sorry for him, like feeling sorry for his character, have some kind of attachment. So when it does happen, I feel like Finn Balor and the rest of the crew are going to turn on Dom. I do agree with what you said earlier in the show about the whole thing with the hotel key card thing. Yeah. You know, like a heartbreaking moment. That could be a thing they could use. Another thing is, I hope they move Penta away from them, because right now they're so focused on Finn Balor and Dom Mysterio. This is where you need to put Penta away from them, because you don't want his stock to fall because of that. You don't want him to eat too many pins. It's way too soon for that. So let this be some one-off thing, and let him go to a whole other feud with somebody else, just that way you can keep his stock. You know what I'm saying? Right.
You don't want, like you said, I mean, you know, he has a following, you know what I'm saying? He's good in the ring, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to start taking no unnecessary pinfalls, just, you know what I'm saying, to make Dom or Judgment Day look good. I really think that's going to be crazy. Finn is going to hook back up with Priest. That's not happening. We can stop that. That's not happening, Wu-Tang. Not at all.
I doubt it.
No way.
Yeah.
Finn, let me see. Bring back the filthy animals. Man, maybe. Dominik is Eddie 3.0. He said Braun versus Dominik, WWE champion. Maybe in the future. Maybe about like 2-3 years from now. I can see that.
Yeah, it could be.
Finn versus Dom. That's going to come up real soon.
Yeah, Backlash.
And Jag says, when you think about it, Dom's face love is completely organic. That is true.
Yeah.
His face turn is completely organic, and they're actually doing it. It's like a slow burn, but it's actually organic because they hate him for so long. Then, you know, WrestleMania, his showing at WrestleMania, his energy that he had when he ran back in the ring and lifted up the title, it was just so organic. So that's, Jag, this man is on fire tonight, yo.
You cooking, bro.
It also makes sense if Finn and Liv had some side relationship with Dom. That's what I was saying. That I think that's what's going to happen. Chaos says, damn, had Chaos on there.
We say about chicken nuggets?
Yeah, okay. Finn had been the real one. Says Finn has been the real one for Liv. She just feeds Dom chicken nuggets like a child.
Keep it simple.
Oh my God. Quake says makes sense. And he said all because of Finn, not Dominik. I don't know what's going on. And then I think we had a little freeze, little technical issues.
Okay.
It says Liv, Logan Paul, and Dominik are filthy animals. Could be.
Yeah.
We there? We good?
Yeah, we had a flight freeze. We good.
Nah, the feed went bad.
Okay.
No, we back. Yeah, we was having a little technical difficulties, guys. My bad. My apologies. Coop, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Coop, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying that we were having technical difficulties. So overall, yeah, that was a crazy segment. So now we're gonna get to the last match. You know what I'm saying? Last match of the night. Well, not match, excuse me, the last segment of the night. Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman was in the ring, and they came out looking like SpongeBob and Patrick with that bright ass yellow suit on, and Paul Heyman looking like Patrick Star.
That shit ugly. The yellow is terrible.
You know, they started to cut a promo. Right, that yellow was bright yellow. And let me see. So Seth came out the ring, cut a promo. CM Punk comes out, and they started a brawl. Rollins stomps Punk. Out comes Reigns. So I'm like, okay, what's going to happen? Reigns coming out. Reigns spear Rollins. Superman punches Paul Heyman, and then he's about to hit the spear, the super spear on Paul Heyman, and out comes a hooded figure. And my wife called it. She called it right before I got off of work. I mean, when she got home from work, she was like, I think Braun Breaker is going to join Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. I was like, nah, I don't think so. But she called it. Okay, and out comes Braun Breaker with the spear. And Braun Breaker, yeah, that's the new alliance right now. We got Braun Breaker as the new Paul Heyman guy. We got Seth Rollins, and we got, Paul Heyman so far. But I think they might grow that stable. What do you think about that whole segment? Because that was wild. I loved it. I mean, I love to see new blood entered into this mix with Braun Breaker. I think that's exciting. Now we know they talked earlier this year before they even got on Netflix that they was going to have Braun Breaker as a main event star. This is his chance right now. What do you think, Coop?
I enjoyed this segment. So when Paul Heyman came out with Seth Rollins with that god ugly yellow suit, Paul Heyman was getting ready to explain how Seth Rollins is going to be like the top heel superstar. And before we can get more explanation of what happened at WrestleMania, CM Punk came out. I like how he did it because they gave us room to think about why. There's a why attached to all of this. They didn't explain that.
Right.
CM Punk comes out, they get the brawling, they get the fighting. He gets CM Punk the stop to the head, and they get to celebrating. I'm thinking, damn, no Roman. I didn't think Roman was coming out. The Roman came out. They start the brawl. Then Roman hits Paul Heyman with the Superman punch. He's going for the spear.
Right.
Hooded Braun Breaker came out. We said this a while ago. We wanted Braun Breaker to be a heel. He's better as a heel. It's another thing where we're getting where we wanted again. So that's exciting. So now you got Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, and Paul Heyman there. And it's so many different factors that can go with this. I like this. I see it as it could be a potential tag team match. Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, CM Punk at Backlash. It could be something like that. There could be something like that because now they got a common interest to my Punk and Roman Reigns. So now you're going to have them two feuding to get to those two as far as Backlash.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that could be possible too.
Yeah, I think that's
Backlash. Yeah, I think that might be the look. You know what I'm saying, for them to both have a tag match at Backlash. We do got some quick comments real quick. Chaos Theory says going to find out Dom was one of Cena's Make-A-Wish kids. In-N-Out chicken sandwich, Mr. Quake. That's what he said. They're talking about damn chicken in the chat. That's crazy.
Y'all talking about chicken sandwiches.
They must be hungry, dog. It must be hungry.
He said Popeye's chicken.
Right. SpongeBob and Patrick. Yeah, that's SpongeBob and Patrick. That's what they look like tonight, man.
Yeah.
Jag said Breaker wanted to wrestle Hikuleo, and he signed with WWE, so we know each stable will be at least 3 to 4 members. Damn, I forgot about Hikuleo, man. They might call him up too. Even though I think he might. I forgot that he was signed with NXT. He haven't wrestled yet though. He's been signed for like a year or two.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That could be something.
And Chaos Theory said, did they scrap the Rock faction for this, or could it be connected? That's a good question too. I think this might be a connection with them. Somehow.
It's a connection. Somehow it's a connection.
Yeah, they tripping. They just saying anything right now. They're talking about Church's chicken,
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. It's all good though. I know y'all hungry, man. But it's on the East Coast. It's 12 midnight right now. So I don't know what's open but Taco Bell. That's gonna give you the shits. So
you don't want that. You don't want that.
No, you don't want that. Yeah, man. But this Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins alliance, I like it. I like where it's headed at. It's fresh. You know what I'm saying? It's fresh. And like I said, this actual whole Raw saved WrestleMania weekend, and I'm very impressed with this the outing they showed tonight with all the competitors tonight. It was really good. They really put on the story tonight.
That's a good thumbnail. Perfect thumbnail. Yeah.
That's a good shot right there.
That's perfect. Yeah. Perfect thumbnail.
I was trying to go along and get the many pictures I can, but some reason, man, the WWE is not putting it together tonight. I don't know what's going on. They feel like AEW tonight when they're not releasing all their photos. I mean, you get some of them, but some of them are coming up different files. So I was trying my best. So. Gotcha. Right, but it's all good though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to this new chapter. You know how they say WrestleMania always ends a year's worth of stories, and the new stories start the Raw after WrestleMania. So I'm looking forward to Friday night. Definitely looking forward to Friday night. It's going to be a lot going to be said Friday. You're going to have a certain debut Friday. Wink, wink, Mr. Aleister Black. Wink, wink. I think that's going to happen, yo.
I can see that.
Yeah, so I think that's going to happen. Proud of the women tonight. The women's division, they shine tonight. Whole show I'm gonna give it I gave it a B+, but now I'm gonna give it like an A. I'm just gonna give it a solid A.
I can see an A. I don't have any gripes about this show.
Any gripes?
This show's great. Show's great. Yeah.
So let's see real quick. Chaos Theory said East Coast down over here in Delaware. Shit, you're not that far from me, Chaos Theory. Yeah.
No, 2 hours from me. Oh shoot.
Yeah. We
nice.
East the Shore too over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I see you, Chaos.
That's what's up.
Wu-Tang from Texas, I guess.
All right, Virginia
is in the 035 in Virginia, and of course she says Maryland. Yeah,
got it.
That's my wife, y'all. But let's see. I agree with an A. Yeah, Jag, it was pretty good, man.
Yeah,
it was pretty good, yo.
Solid A. Yeah, it's all an A for
look,
today.
I want to thank every single one of you guys for staying up with us in the Raw after WrestleMania. Jag, I appreciate you, dog, because we talked earlier, Jag, and
cool.
You left a comment on one of our videos, man. I told him, I said, yo, just tune in tonight, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you, Jag, man. If you ever want to come on, man, if you ever want to just comment and watch us, dog, we want to read your comments. If you want to, we might have you on, you know what I'm saying? Pick an episode and probably have you on, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, big dog. Chaos as usual. That's my guy.
Yeah.
My guy. Gaither. I think Gaither probably went to bed early. Mr. Quake, nice seeing you on here. Wu-Tang. Appreciate all you guys, man. Hey, listen, where we at far as viewers?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we are currently we was at 500 viewers as of Friday. That's where we was at. Right now, we are currently at 576 subscribers on YouTube. That's where we at.
Yeah, that's what's up, yo.
That's
Jag is from Bridgetown, Barbados, yo. Hey, yo, come on, man.
Barbados. Let's go.
We're international
worldwide. Let's go.
Yeah, Barbados, yo.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. But we at 500 and what? 86?
576.
576. Hey, listen, man, we're on the march to 1,000, man. One more thing, Coop. Have you ever got in contact with the 500 winner yet?
I haven't got in contact with the person. Hoping the person will come forward. We'll figure something out. Another option. You know, I'll try to reach out to her to figure this out. But yeah, we definitely want to do that giveaway. We definitely want to honor our word in that situation right there. So definitely want to do that. Definitely.
And Chaos said, all good. You guys deserve love. Great show. Hey, Chaos, man.
Thank you, Chaos Theory. Appreciate that.
You was on our first couple of lives, man, and you brighten up the mood, man. So I appreciate you a lot, man. That's my dog right there, Chaos.
Yeah, last Monday, man. You definitely changed the mood.
We appreciate you too.
Mr. Quake, thank you.
Yeah, we're trying to get in contact with that 500 winner, man. We try and give you the information, man. Look, look, man. We try and give it to you, man. But look, we might have to give it to the 501. Might have to find the 500 first person, man.
We'll give a couple of days. Yeah.
Giving you a couple of days, man. Come forward. We appreciate you guys, man. You guys have a good night. We're out of here, man. We will be live this Friday. I'm not going to do the NXT review live. I'm just going to do a regular recording. Please check it out. Like and comment on that one. The AEW Dynamite will be recorded. Well, we are going live for this Friday. So I think this is what we're going to do, Coop. I think this is what we're going to do. We should go live just for Raw and SmackDown, and that's it. And PLEs.
I agree.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Raw, SmackDown, PLEs. We're going live, guys. So we appreciate you guys tremendously. Thank you so much once again, and we're out. Peace.